Oh, I have a good one for you today. Hello, everybody. This is Kelly Stamps. I am in the mood to tell one of my many story times, my Florida man story times. This one, I'm gonna title it, The Time That I Was Meshy, Catching a Florida Man in a Lie. Okay, that's very long. It will all make sense. Just sit back, extend, get comfy. This might go on for a bit. Drink some water, okay? Turn your phone on silent, please. Tell your friend in the back to just stop talking. But first, I need the spatula. Just sit still. Do you mind? Okay, don't take anything. One second. Before I proceed, I think it's important for me to describe the word meshy, give you the definition. So I have my Stampede dictionary here of all the terms I use. Okay, meshy. Meshy has many different meanings, but it usually comes down to two. Meshy can mean petty or behavior that is out of character. This video is about me being petty. Did I have to do all of this? No, but I love a good opportunity to put someone in their place. So on May 9th, I thought, wow, this is a great day to go burn up on the beach and watch fast military jets and the Red Bull pilots nearly risk their lives for my $29. So I get in my car and I go to Sunrise Boulevard to the Fort Lauderdale Air Show, which, by the way, oh my goodness, do not go to this if you run on CPT, because I was sitting in traffic for about an hour and a half just finding a parking spot. But after, sitting in traffic going, wow, at all the planes going by, I got a spot, and then I get to my little drop zone on the beach. So imagine I'm just exhausted, I'm so tired of sitting in traffic for so long, doing circles, just absolutely stuck sitting there in the heat. I've played the playlist, the Legally Blonde soundtrack so many times, I'm just over it. It's a perfect day. No, it's not, because it's hot as hell. Get to my spot on the beach, I'm so excited. I unfold my Eataly blanket, which is not a normal blanket, okay? Everyone's like, Kelly, there's other folding blankets, all blankets fold. Not like mine. It has Velcro and it snaps shut and it has a handle to carry. I get all comfy and then there's other people walking by finding their spots and I look up and a wigga appears. I thought, oh shit. I already know what's gonna happen. He's gonna come up to me. I mean, was I mad? No, he was fine. This was a very fine man. He was so beautiful. He had this gorgeous, that's an offensive word, I think. I don't wanna say the word. He had beautiful red hair. And I'm like, oh no. Like not no, but yes, but no. Like I didn't want this to happen. I just wanted to sit there and enjoy the air show, but also I'm like, I never talk to men anymore. I just sit inside all day. Anyway, so I look at him, I'm like, as in like, it's okay if you talk to me, but also I don't really want to initiate whatever. But you know this type of person. If you know what the term is, like you 100% know this person already. He comes up, walking with like his whole, limp in his leg, all like, okay. Like he's so cocky, but it's kind of funny to me. I like when people have a whole character to them. But at the same time, looking at him, I could already tell before he spoke to me, I feel like I'm just gonna disappoint him because he hasn't heard me speak yet. He just sees a black woman and he's like, dang, like I already knew that I was his type physically. I'm sorry. I can read someone up and down in Florida now. I'm like, I know everything about you. I was just worried that I was gonna disappoint him because I mean, look at me. I have a spatula, okay? I dance to K-pop in the streets. I'm not exactly what he might think I'm gonna be. I don't know. If you watch my channel, you know what I mean. As in like, we're all kind of somewhat awkward and just don't really fit in. But to my surprise, he didn't make any expected comments about how like, oh, you sound white, or oh, you're so skinny for a black girl. Like I was so surprised. I thought, wow, maybe this happened for a reason. Maybe the Lord sent this this tattoo covered man who looks like a GTA character in Los Santos to me. In fact, I liked this guy so much that I let him have some of my off-brand Chex Mix. That doesn't happen often. That's like me almost sharing my tiramisu because, you know, I love off-brand Oreos, off-brand Chex Mix. It's just better than the real thing, I think. We're sitting there. He's on my blanket, by the way. I did not explain that, but he literally came with a bunch of friends and they just looked at him like, go on, do your thing. And he just sat down on my Eataly blanket. I'm like, oh, okay. But I didn't mind because, like I said, I would rather have someone who is confident and outgoing and just makes a move on a moment instead of someone who's too scared and regrets it later. I just don't appreciate being voluntold. I was voluntold to share my blanket. I'm like, whatever, it's fine. Like, I thought it'd be for 15 minutes. He kind of stayed for like the whole time. He lays back, he just literally extends onto me like I'm a couch. I'm like, do I look like lazy boy furniture? I mean, yes, I'm brown with very sleek lines, but I'm not your couch. So, you know, my only child issues started to kick in. I was tired of sharing my food after 37 minutes, and then it became an hour. I'm like, okay, it's time for you to get up, but I'm too nice to actually say that. So I just kind of closed my Hex Flicks, my off-brand Chex Mix, and my Oreos, my like Roreos. I just kind of pulled them away, and he just is like, oh, are you tired of me? Are you getting tired of me? Yeah, girl, I thought we had something. I'm like, okay, fine. Let him have some more of my food. He just, at this point, just extends on me. He's just like laying on my blanket. I'm like, whatever. And he's just talking. We're having good conversation, actually. Nothing bad. It's just there's a point where I just don't want to talk anymore. Like when I purposely get Uber Black and Uber Lux now, and so I click the feature that says, do not talk, because I don't want to talk sometimes. I just don't. So I imply in every way, shape, and form that I just want to be alone and I want to watch the Blue Angels. That's the ending exhibit. And he's like, oh, shit, yeah, I love some Blue Angels. You know, I'm a pilot myself. I'm like, really? You're a pilot? He goes, yeah, I'm a pilot. I'm like for Delta or something? He goes, nah, I'm a private pilot. You know, I fly me and my boys over. Yeah, we fly everywhere. You know, I fly them. I thought it'd be cool one day to be like, you know what? Since I was born into wealth, you know what I'm saying, cuz? I thought, you know, instead of being like every other a guy out there, like, you know, greedy Jeff Bezos, not helping other people, why not start my own company? So I have a logistics company. It's for a truck company, right? I don't know what the hell that means. You know, logistics, that could be anything. I don't actually know what that pertains to. So I'm just nodding my head, like, okay, cool. Like, I like that entrepreneurial spirit, like another one checked off. But then it got kind of weird when he said, I was born into money. I'm like, no one who actually is usually says that. I mean, I guess Paris Hilton, but she's quite the character. And he goes, I started a company, me and my brother, multiple companies apparently. So then I asked him, how old are you? He said 25. I'm like, no, he said 24. We're the same age. Oh, this gets even better. He says, how old are you? I said 24. I turn 25 on May 30th. He goes, oh my God. Oh shit, bro. Stop. Get out of here. No cap. Nah, you playing, girl, you playing with me. You trying to get inside my head, girl. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like we were meant to be. Damn, you're my soulmate. When he said soulmate, I'm like, okay, rewind. I don't think he's telling me the truth now. I feel like he's just saying anything just to, like, you know, get in the magic conch, which was not gonna happen, but maybe he thought something would happen later. I get his number. You know, he says, give me your number though, cuz, before you leave, cuz, damn girl, like, I wanna see you again. We gotta hang. Hang. When I hear the word hang, I think we're actually hanging out. I will bring snacks and Uno cards. Like, forgive me, maybe I am prude. Okay, maybe I'm prude. I'm just living out my lukewarm girl fantasy, my lukewarm girl summer. It is very hard to gain access to the magic conch, okay? It's not a game, it's just that I want to know that you're gonna be there for the long run. Did you buy me lots of AMC movie theater nachos? Did you buy me lots of soft pretzels? Yeah, I'm gonna be single for a while. I'm too picky. Anyway, but let's say you're not me. Let's say you were feeling this guy, you're vibing with him. Behold, Let's Get Checked. Let's Get Checked is sponsoring this very messy video, and it is so on brand and on point. Let's Get Checked makes it easy and accessible to get tested at home. And you should be getting this done at least annually. Anytime I even high five a man, I get tested. I'm so scared, oh my goodness. This kit is super easy to use. You just activate your test and collect your sample in the morning. You return your sample using the provided prepaid shipping label, and confidential results are available after 2 to 5 days. And if you get the itis, they can actually connect you with a physician who can get you medication. This is available in some areas. So the next time a potential partner gives you the line, "I'm too busy to get tested, I don't have time for it," tell them to use my link. https://trylgc.com/stamps and use my code in caps, stamps30. Over 1 million STIs are required every day worldwide, and 50% of people don't get tested for various reasons. I'm not kidding. I asked a guy once to get tested and he goes, "Do you think I'm dirty?" Why is it, you should drop the stigma. Drop the stigma, it's not cute, okay? Taking care of your health is very cute. Oh, and he actually did reluctantly get it done, and then he texts me, "Are you happy? Am I happy? Are you happy that you know you're not willingly passing along something else to somebody?" Let's Get Checked has 3 different STD tests, and the Complete 8 is their most comprehensive for peace of mind. Their labs are CLIA approved, which is the highest ranking accreditation, and they've performed over 2 million at-home tests. It's available in USA, UK, and Ireland. I'm sorry if you're not in one of those places, but it's okay, you can still get checked. Guys, seriously, it's never been easier to get tested at home. This is so important because I know it's summertime. Everyone's always talking about this hot girl summer. That's fine if you're doing that. Just get tested. I know 2 people that gave me permission to say this in this video who have lifelong STIs and STDs, and it has completely altered the way that they date. Is it, ruining your life? No, but they have to disclose it. It can be kind of embarrassing. So please, this is my favorite sponsor. It is so important to me. Get your shit checked, okay? Now, did this air show man even make it this close to having that conversation with me? Absolutely not. Now, he didn't know that I was a pilot yet at this point. I asked him about his license. I said, "So you have your private pilot's license, your instrument rating, and commercial and transport, whatever?" He goes, "Yeah, man, I got it all. Yeah, cause I just really like to fly me and my boys around. I thought, shoot, it'd be real cool to, just buy a little jet, something, and just fly my friends around, like a little thing, you know what I mean?" So I flew my boys to the Bahamas actually last week, and it was real cool. At this point, his eye contact is kind of going up and around, and I'm no body language detector, but I'm detecting some lies here. What the TikTokers do? It's ringing off. Something's not adding up here. He's lying about something. I'm not sure which part of the story is true. He probably does have some experience. I don't know. It was just weird. So then I asked him, "So how much did you pay for your license?" Now, I know many of you probably are not casual recreational pilots, right? The typical cost to get your license is, I would say, $10,000 to $14,000. It can be lower. I paid a low amount, or am paying, $8,800 roughly. It's gonna come out to like $9,000 still because ground school and whatnot. So that is the ballpark, right? I said, "How much did you pay for your license?" He goes, like $4,000 or something. $4,000 for a license. I've never heard of that. Now, there's one person I know who paid $6,000, but they were in the middle of nowhere in Iowa, and their instructor let them do the ground training on their own. Plus, that person's dad was a pilot, so it's just bullshit. I know he's lying, but also I didn't have enough evidence to suggest that he's lying yet, and I didn't want to, accuse him of anything. So I actually did like talking to him, so the plot thickens. Basically, this guy was very charismatic, very attractive, almost too coincidentally similar to me. So he goes on about his license. I said, "So how long did it take you to get it?" He goes, "Oh, shoot, like 3 months or something." He goes, "That was easy." So anyway, at this point, I'm just like, I don't want anything to do with this guy. But I go, "All right, so can you please get up? I would like to be alone." "Oh, sure, okay. Damn, girl, at least give me your number before you go. I feel like we got to link together something after, you know what I'm saying?" He gives me his number, tells me, "Oh, it's the best day ever. I can't believe this, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, Thank you. You probably tell that to everyone else you meet. "12 hours. It's like, why can't people just be honest? FAA requirements to obtain a private pilot certificate. Be at least 17 years of age. Be able to read, write, speak, understand the English language. Obtain a medical certificate. And most importantly, the hours. You need 40 hours of flight instruction and solo flight time, including 20 hours of flight training, 10 hours of solo. This man said 12. Now, this is where I was petty. I could have just cut my losses and said, you know what? Actually, I have a husband. I can't talk to you anymore. But no, I wanted to get him right where I wanted him. You know, I think the part that grinds my gears, the part that made me want to just go in on this guy is the fact that they keep on lying. When liars lie, a little white lie, whatever. You know, your height, you said you're 6 foot, in person you're actually 5'10", whatever. You shouldn't do it, but that's something I can just easily forgive. But the fact that he kept adding all these details, he just kept going on and on. He didn't even catch on to the fact that I might be a pilot myself. So then I gave him a final chance to just come clean, because I did really like this guy, even though he still was just giving me all sorts of red flags. I said, so I'm a pilot myself. He's like, oh no, really? That's cool.
This man was cool as a cucumber. He did not even sweat. I think he thought, oh, she's a Gemini too. Maybe she's a pathological liar just like me.
So to wrap the story up, I get home, he sends this picture of the license with his thumb conveniently covering the part that we need to see that determines whether you're an actual recreational pilot or not. Let me just cover my address. So this is a student license. You see how my finger is covering my address? That part is fine to cover. Of course, if he didn't want me to know where he lives, he covered this part where it says student pilot. I can't land a 747 with this. I mean, I can try. I've done it in Grand Theft Auto. Now I asked him, I said, oh, that's weird, or something like that. I hope I have the screenshots. I really hope that my friend Natalie Barbu can provide the screenshots because I sent her everything. I said something to him like, oh, that's weird that you're covering the part where, you know, it says if you're a student or a private pilot. And he goes, oh, haha, that pic is old. And it took him like 30 minutes to send that text. His response to me saying, you're clearly covering the part that I need to see. Why are you doing that? He goes, that pic is old. Okay, if you took it yesterday or today or 10 years ago, why are you still covering it? He probably sent this to another girl in the past, being like, look at me, I'm a pilot, gang, gang. I said, then send a new one. The bubble appears, it goes away. The bubble appears, it goes away. So what do? I mean, this is where I was meshy. This is meshy behavior. I did not have to do this. I could have just let the man be, but not only did he waste my time now, he ate my off-brand Chex Mix. How dare you? Eat my off-brand Chex Mix and lie to my face and sit on my overpriced Eataly blanket, which folds like no other. He's a loser. I probably should just let it go. No. I had to go in. I went, I ate it up. I reveled in this moment. I was just like, actually, by you sending me that picture of your license, I took the number and your full name and everything that is on there, put it into the FAA Airman's database, and what came up was his file. He's not a private pilot. I flew my boys to the Bahamas actually last week. It said his full name, everything matched right down to his birthday. He's not a private pilot. He does not have his license, but it's the fact that he said he flew his friends around, he has a plane himself. Again, he could have his own plane and be training in it, but I don't believe a word this man says. If you lie about something so random, what else are you lying to me about? I'm surprised his birthday was actually May 29th because he said we're only one day apart. So he's like, oh, we're soulmates. I guess that's the only part that's true. So anyway, I sent him the text and I said everything. Like, I bet he was sweating. So you're probably wondering, what did he say back? I don't know, because he sent a bubble and then it went away. So he was typing, the bubble appeared, then it went away. Typing some more, went away. 30 minutes later, bubble. So either, I think this is what he was doing. He was doing one of two things. Either A, oh, ha 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 ha, wow, you're obsessed with me, 100 emoji, water drop, the like, oh, monkey face, like, God. I feel bad to say that this was the most satisfying moment I've had in a very long time.